is, do you support the MAGA movement? Let's start a poll. Okay. If you support the MAGA movement, please leave a comment and let us know why. And that'll be our discussion for tonight. What are your thoughts on the MAGA movement? MAGA is Make America Great Again by Donald Trump. Do you support the Donald Trump, the Republican Party, and their movement? Do you support the big, beautiful bill? Do you support deportations? Do you support Doge? We're from Mississippi, and we're just trying to get some information about the MAGA movement. You know, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about it. So we're just coming in here to have a discussion about it. Just let me know what you think. If you don't support MAGA, then tell me why. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the live. We're trying to get we want to be able to take, the Mississippi thoughts and, and turn this into a community. We got to work out here until we get some more people into the live. So, like this post, comment, share, so we can get some people in here and have a good discussion. Please go down to the poll and vote. Do you support the MAGA movement? Thanks for the like. And just say yes or no. I don't have to explain it, but if you like to give your opinion, just write it in the comment and we can discuss it. No right or wrong answers. I mean, you support them or not, Do you support them based on your financials or your morals? I want to talk to the MAGA supporters. Maybe you can convince somebody to turn MAGA. So you just want to come in here and state your opinion. Enlighten us on what's going on. Maybe we in the dark. So, with a people that don't support MAGA, they could be in the dark. So people that do support them, you might come in and get some information. So make sure you go down to the poll and vote. You support the MAGA movement. I'll keep y'all updated on the poll. Okay. We'll discuss everything. Start discussing once we get some more viewers in, just giving everybody enough time to get in. Thanks for the vote. Got a person that says no. So why you say no? Is it because of the bill, the big beautiful bill, or deportations, or let us know in the comments. Trying to get some steps in. A long day. Okay. Okay. So why you don't support MAGA? You got a president. That everybody. If you didn't vote for him, some people didn't vote at all. So just like you voted for him. So if you didn't vote, that means you didn't care which way it went. If you didn't vote, you said that I didn't like Harris or Trump, so it don't matter. So. Yeah. We're just trying to talk to the people that support MAGA, try to get some information like what are we missing? So people that don't support them, they want to know what they're missing. The people that do support them, please share. Or vice versa, if you got a real reason why you don't support Trump, feel free to write it in the comments so we can get a discussion going. Shout out to everybody that's subscribed to the channel. Shout out to everybody from Mississippi. Try to get on live more often. Send me some topics to discuss. I'm gonna try to get on live every night, every day rather. So. Thank y'all for y'all support. We're gonna work out it until we get some more people on the live. All right, well, just leave your opinion in the comments. So we can get some. Do you support? Make sure y'all go down and vote in the poll so we can see what people's thoughts are. Do you agree with the big beautiful bill? I mean, have you times? Has anybody paying attention to that? It got approved. It went into effect July 4th. And it's supposed to cut Medicare, Medicaid. Well, essentially, I think they're supposed to like change the eligibility, so less people are qualified for it. So, I mean, I feel like the cuts to Medicare, Medicaid gonna hurt the supporters of MAGA. In the grand schemes of it, food stamps, and it's gonna hurt more MAGA supporters than anything, but you know. But yeah, it says a lot about. I don't see nothing in the bill that's gonna support the underprivileged. I feel like it incentivizes, the people to go out and get people to go out and and get out, and if you're able body to get out and work, and but at the same time you trying to capture that small group of people. You're targeting a small group of people that they're trying to beat the system. You're trying to make sure they don't get a piece of the crumb, but at the same time, you're harming the people that need it. And so it's gonna be somebody that needs it but can't get it, just so you can make sure the people that don't need it don't get it. That don't need it don't get it, but essentially the people that need it gonna actually have to be ones that suffer, because you're trying to get people off of it that don't need it, that's beating the system. And a lot of the people that beating the system is MAGA supporters. Not all, but it's a great sum of them in a lot of those northeastern, midwestern states. So, but yeah, a Republican Party would much rather cut off the bottom if one person they feel gonna benefit from doing nothing, opposed to somebody in a Democrat Party basically let everybody eat, even if it's people that don't deserve it. But the Republican Party not gonna let anybody that don't deserve it eat. So it's just two ways of thinking about it. And black people stand with Trump. So with the Democratic Party, the illegals are the ones that come over trying to make a better way for themselves to work. Joe Biden looked out for them. Trump not looking out. Trump don't want them here. He's saying that they're stealing black jobs. But basically he's saying that they eating in a country that they taking from from the United States. So it's just a couple of ways to look at this. It just depending on your perspective. I got a wasp up here. I mean, got a not a wasp, but a spider. Y'all see that? Big ass spider. Shit. Motherfucker would've got me. But so the MAGA movement is about America, making America great again. But to a lot of people, you know, America was great when, you know, was it great when blacks were slaves? Was it great when, you know, America had all this free labor? You know, and the question always comes about, when was America great for the African American? So what do y'all think? Jason said, now that Mexicans ain't messing with Americans in Mexico, because Trump sent illegals back. Okay. So what's what's all the obsession with immigrants that want to come here and make a better life for themselves? We got a 50-50 on the votes. Half say they support, half for them say they don't. But what's the main reason for you personally about the illegals here in America? I mean, a lot of people don't even, you know, really don't have no personal effect on them. Some people, you know, do, but some people it benefits, because a lot of illegals working at the hotels, working for on the farm. A lot of them come over here and start business and make money and contribute to the tax in this country. What's going to happen when all the illegals go back? What about their job? Who's going to do some of those jobs? You know, AI can't do everything. Computers can't do everything. So, I mean, do they plan on we don't mind immigrants as long as they are legal. Okay. But they making it hard for them to be legal. in certain countries. Some countries, you know, it's easy. Some countries it's harder. But do you think race has anything to do with a lot of this stuff that's going on? Because it seems to be deporting a lot of Mexicans and the brown skinned people. They, they show deporting a lot of. But it is something that the farmer's gonna have to pay a decent wage now to make up for the deportation. Okay, so I can agree with that. Um, well, you know that's gonna mean prices gonna go up on food, which is already has. Um, so yeah, so they gonna. So I agree with that because a lot of people have been taking advantage of illegal, um, paying them under the table, paying them next to nothing, have them building houses, have them doing all kind of odd jobs, gardening, and paying them next to nothing. So a lot of businesses, a lot of these people that came up really fast off cheap labor, they're gonna have to pay. Uh, Republican and Democrat. Uh, but I think the MAGA movement has caused a lot of race wars. It just seemed like a lot of people that's feeling more comfortable to say what they all been saying privacy out loud at this point because they see now. Not saying that it's cool, but they see now that they got support, and especially when you got support from up top. So the things that been going on has been said. They've been said at dinner tables. Been saying at the bonfires. They've been saying at the on the court square, in these secret group chats. You know, they just feel comfortable now saying it out in public because they feel like, oh, I got the support. There's a lot of support behind, so I can say what and people are gonna support me. And this sad thing about it is, but a lot of people trying to blame all American problems on the dark skinned people when the dark skinned people really and all have never done anything leading up until, you know, since we got here. Dark skinned people got brought over here to work for free, got beat, and used up, and then essentially got through to the wayside. You know, didn't get to 40 acres in the mule. You know, and just basically saying like a old car, beat up car. It's like get you now that you brand new, use you up. Now that you know we don't need you anymore, we don't want you anymore, can't do anything with you. We just send you on for you to survive on your own. So, but all the stuff that they doing, you know, all the cuts that they making from financial standpoint, they only gonna be hurting themselves because it's much more of them that's causing problems and eating up the welfare and the snaps and benefiting off those government the government than it is the dark skinned people. So, but dark skinned people already been used to this kind of condition, so we sleeping good at night. But it's a lot of the Democrats and poor people that really gonna suffer. So, but this is the way. This is how it's always been for a lot of for a lot of African Americans and Mexicans. So, all right. Well, it's good talking to y'all. Head on inside. You know, if you got a comment, drop it in the comments. The poll ended up being 50-50, so half people support, half don't, which this is what I thought it was gonna be. But tune back in the next time. We'll keep the conversation going. Peace.